the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up!
Well, welcome everybody to another episode of This is CorbinCenter. Oh man, so let me get started with recognition. Again, it was a great month for Patreon, new members joining, and Marco, you get the shout out for this one, so thank you so much. I appreciate you upgrading a tier. I hope you enjoy all the content that's coming your way. Thank you so much for being so supportive and all your kind words. Again, really loving it. Now I got people from coast to coast on there, and then as far as the free tier goes, that's brought us up over 60 subscribers, which is excellent. There was something that I did forget to do last time. I've been trying to do these. I took out the Trivia Tuesdays and I tried to incorporate some of the questions that would be on people's the comments that come on my YouTube channel, because I really like to read what you guys have to say and what you have to suggest, so I tried to throw some questions in and see what you have to put. So I missed last week, so let's cover that one really quick. The question that I asked is, what game show or what could you see me hosting personally? So let's go to some of the ones up here. First one is, the answer to the question was American Gladiators and MXC, which I almost forgot about. So when that would have been a great one. I would love to trash talk people getting banged up. Same with Wipeout. I think I would be really good at that. But you know, I was a big American Gladiators kid growing up. I just watched the documentary, so there was that. So I really did enjoy everything on there and reliving it and realizing like how crazy. I guess like the first season was, and like, yeah, it's barbaric. But I think I could do pretty good with Mike Adamle, and I like Larry Zonka, so that would be really good. And then for the one, the Snapchat that just came out, I brought, Bullhead swung by to make an appearance. It's been a long time. So, people like him. People said, I need Bullhead. I don't know why he's a fan favorite, but people want to see Bullhead versus Darin Corbin. And I get it. People have been wanting to see it. Bullhead wants to see it. Deep down, I know my consultant wants to see it. And look, I just don't think it's going to happen. It's not because I don't want to. It would be elder abuse. He says he's been wrestling for as many decades as the freaking dinosaurs have been alive. But also, the question that I asked is, if you took me now and you put me in the 80s, what would it be? So this was actually really funny because, again, this is based off of, the typo that happened for freelance that I covered last time in... This is CorbinCenter, but it said, okay, need a new ring name. Up first, a WWF name. Gary Corbin. Yeah, the Corbin thing, that works. Then you work the southern scene, which is perfect. That's right up my alley, minus all the sun and me being pale. That later becomes WCW, and then you go by Harry Corbin. Why? WCW like to play games with the names, and why Corbin to begin with? Well, let's see. You can make a couple bucks out of it here. Okay, perfect. You know what? That's the thing. I like turning lemons into lemonade, or what would this be? Sweet tea if it was in the South. And getting picked up by WCW. I was a WCW fan early on. I used to have the split TV so I could watch both. So that was something that I really did enjoy. And I love these comments that people get, and I love the thought-provoking that comes in. So continue to comment, continue to put things down, but we got something to cover on this show. Obviously, I got this weekend coming up, so let's start, shall we?
Alright, Second Wrestling, the first show of the year. As we know, he gets to book you in every single match of 2024. I know you're not looking forward to this. You're wrestling Effie, who's probably is one of your favorite rivals. So, what do you think? Is it going to be a classic? Is the Rabbi going to ruin it?
100%. He's going to ruin it. He's going to think that he's going to put me in these situations, and he's going to continuously blunder them up. I mean, it's not that I'm worried about what he's going to try and do to me. I mean, look, like you said, I'm going against Effie. This match is going to be, one of the best match on the card. Plain and simple. It's going to blow everything out of the water. And that goes hand in hand with what I'm saying. Like, the Rabbi does not know how to book things already. He thinks that that this is going to be some punishment for me, and I've beat Effie before, so I'm going to beat him again. And I've ginger snapped the Rabbi before, and he better just stay out of my way. And who knows what he's going to try. I was looking up and down and trying to see, is there a legend on the show? Is there somebody in Chicago who's he going to try and put me in there against? Like, what's he going to try and do? Who's he going to have show up? And ultimately, that's the thing. You never know, but it's going to be ultimately disappointing. Just like when he thinks that I'm going to be his little puppet, his little toy, this little action figure that he can play with for his collection, and I end up making sure that this all blows up in his face. Trust me, I didn't think 2024 was going to go this way, but it's definitely, 2024 is not going to go the way that he thinks it's going to go. You can't keep talent down. They always rise to the occasion. Look, he's going to try and find every goofy tactic that he can do to make this year a living hell for me. But if anybody knows how to make a promoter's life a living hell, oh, it's me. I have perfected it for 20 years. Well, sometimes it's just good to get things off your chest. And, I guess with everything coming up. Now, don't forget, I have Higher Ground. I still have that Corbin that's coming in. Obviously, we talked about Second Wrestling to nauseum on this one. And then I got Freelance defending against Davey Bang. And apparently, Coda Hernandez wants a shot at me. I don't know why. Don't know what he thinks why he deserves it, but whatever. The rest of February is nice and slow. I got a 5K in there, which is really nice. And then I'm pretty much looking forward. Let me just say, while I don't want to give away what I got planned, I did just receive my license for Virginia. So I'm licensed again in that state, which is going to trend into coming up. I'll have a double shot coming on March 23rd. I'll talk more about that coming up. But there's a lot. There's just a lot. And we'll talk about it here on This is CorbinCenter, because that's what we do. It's my show.